You gotta get, you sell millions, so I can open up barbershops with millions of haircuts. I mean, with my company, I can rap and do jingles for my company. I can sing and do jingles for my company. You know, all that. We sing, rap, and gospel.
That part.
All right. Here with Chase. We out here with my man Chase. I know this man since goddamn, I don't know, since I was 12. Damn, no, 8, probably younger than that. So, OG Chase, say hey to the people.
Hello, people.
Let's see. So, a couple of things I want to go over with you. A couple of questions. For someone starting out in the industry, right?
Which industry? The industry?
Like business.
Business.
I would say the business industry. What would be some things that you would say, like, what are some steps someone could follow to be a black business owner?
All right, now you changed the whole conversation we had. Black business owner.
Yes, sir, you are.
When you're a black business owner, special treatment, give us special privileges, give us special attention because we're black-owned business. And watch what happens. But in business, anyone going into any industry, you have to have not just location and a target market, but you really want to be good at what you do and be consistent, because when you're good at what you do and you're consistent and you do it with your heart, it's going to get positive results. You're going to get to the point where you master it, and you don't claim that perfection. You let your work speak for itself.
That's facts. These are facts. Have you always known you could cut hair? Like, when did you start noticing you could cut hair? Like what age, if you would say?
It's actually part of the open chest story. Many people they ask me that. I didn't always know I could cut hair. I was forced into this industry. I didn't want to do it. Now, I'm going to tell you also the truth about how the open chest story started, but it started with my brother. The public version I'm going to give everyone. It started with my brother being want to finish my haircut when I was 12 years old. So I had pictured it the next day in 6th grade, and I called for my mom, and she was at work, and she worked from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and he didn't want to finish the cut, and he was like, yo, I'm not finished the cut. Mom at work, you got to go to school like this tomorrow. And I'm like, yo, I ain't going to school like this. So I had to like start my own haircut. And I had to do my own haircut. And I got a picture of it on Instagram.
Yeah, okay.
And Hollywood Institute. And the reason why I say these different schools is because I was doing other things at first. When I was at Jackson, I was going to FAMU. So Florida University, I studied architecture and minored in construction. So I was doing that during the school year, and during the summertime, I would go to Jackson for barber school. But I never finished the amount of hours with barber school. They don't let you transfer to other schools. They say they do, but they won't.
Okay.
So I used to always have to start over.
Like, do you do other services? Is it just cuts? Is it, what else do you bring? Like, is there something else that you have?
All services seen in the middle. Open chair and myself.
Okay.
All services seen in the middle. Myself, I cut hair. I can color hair. I do designs. I do eyebrows. I do facial cleansers. I provide massages. I also do minimal styles. I had a client one time need his hair braided, and he had a prom actually to go. No, it was the homecoming he had to go to. And I gave him 4 braids and a tape and a fade, and I had to do it.
Like, sharpen the skills of people. Do you watch YouTube videos? Do you, as you go customer to customer, you just get better? Do you go to, like, I don't know, barbershop seminars? I don't know if they have those, or do you just?
I sharpen my skills from practice.
Okay.
You know, they say practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking at skills. I'm looking at this.
We fancy.
You talk to the camera, whoever you want to talk to. You talk to the people, however you want to pick. You got multiple options.
But my skills got sharpened from just doing it over and over and over. You facing the same challenge every day, and it got to the point it's not a challenge, it was fun.
Okay.
And Ms. Mobley, DJ Mobley, my business teacher, IBE, it stands for Institute of Business Entrepreneurship. She told me, do it for free, but you get paid because you do it so well. And you do it for free because you love it. So when I started cutting, I started getting attention. Salim McDonald, he gave me $10. He was like, man, the barbershops don't do it just as good as you. And everybody keeps saying, keep cutting. And one day you're gonna be good as the barbers at the shop. So what it is, he said I was already on that level. And I looked at everybody and said, all y'all gotta give me the same he gave me plus a tip from not paying me. And ever since then, I went from getting $10 for my services. Now, I kid you not, just last night, someone gave me $140 just for a haircut. You can't put a price on feelings.
A company I was working for, this is trained like a that's something we said. We'll say you can't, if you talking to the customer about price, you're gonna lose every time. But if you're talking about the service, like you telling them, all right, you're getting this quality service, this is what you're gaining in the process, it's a whole nother conversation because we're not talking about price.
It's more than just price. You gotta match price, quantity, and quality. You missing any of the three, you lose that customer. You want to teach customers to become clients.
So how do you bring customers back? Like do you collect? I know it may sound weird because it's business.
You don't bring customers back.
Okay.
Customers send more customers, and customers bring themselves back. It's like the bird. You let it free, and they're always gonna come back to the cage.
Okay. Would you consider?
Not saying we're a cage trapping.
Would you consider as a business person, right? Would you consider start collecting emails, right? Because I've learned in business that people.
That's a good idea.
People.
I would like to collect people email.
Yeah, of course. Of course. The people do it when they leave in the grocery store all the time when they send a receipt. So the more.
It's that OK button on Google. It's the OK button when they
say
you give permission.
Yeah, and you should be able to, because the more times you talk to somebody or the more times you contact the customer, the more comfortable they are and the more likely they are to do your service. So that's definitely one thing.
Also a little bit violent.
Nah, this is violent. If anything, it's probably better for the camera. But I've learned that, the more times you contact that customer, the more chances that, okay, if you contact them right before Easter, you send them an email. Just to bring them up, because there's multiple contacts in email.
Can I correct you or something?
Yeah, go ahead.
We don't have to contact the customer as much. That's a great idea. We will implement that to see the results of it.
Okay.
But the mirror gives them a reminder every morning. They call us. They come running in. Just see when it rains. More people call it rain. Because they stuck in the house.
Okay.
They're thinking about, man, because the only thing you can do is at least I get my haircut.
Okay. So everyone knows, granted, with haircuts, everybody gonna always get a haircut. So how do you maintain the business? Like, how do you keep them coming? Like, how do you keep it?
I hate to be so cliche, but you don't. The business maintains itself. You maintain yourself, and then the business will maintain itself as well, just like as you maintain yourself, because you become a reflection of the business. And the things you do, I wake up 5 a.m. I can't help it, even on Sunday, because the business has to open at 6. Regardless of the first customer walking in at 8 or 9, or 10 walking in at 6, and you can't manage all of them, you still retain that business. Notice that's the 8 that came in today, 3 came back. And the other 5, actually 2 out of the 5 texted me to book appointments for tomorrow.
And I noticed, me being here, I noticed you don't limit your customers. You don't only cut, I guess African American. You switch it up a little bit. You'll do the. You
see white people, you see Latins, you see black, you see all the hair textures, all the hair types. It's mainly the world. Everybody that's living in the world can come to Open Chair. It's actually part of our logo. You see the earth on top of the barcode. So if you live on earth, you come to Open Chair. A lot of barbershops you go to, you see it's a black barbershop or a white barbershop or a Latin barbershop. Even in funeral homes, you see a Jewish funeral home, a black funeral home. I can call them out. In life and death, we're so separate, and we don't need that. Open Chair, we bring everybody together.
So I don't know if it could be the drink talking. Do you charge if they got like a bigger head? Like if the dome piece is like a little bit bigger than your average?
The capacity of the head?
Yeah. Is it like, all right, because I know 30, but it's like type.
For like I said, we don't charge for the haircut. We just charge you to sit in the chair or the admission price to come in the building.
I feel you. Okay, so you don't, somebody come in. Okay.
Get in here and you of that age, that's what it's going to do. That's the admission ticket.
So when somebody come in here, like, they got to be, damn, like, do you like, nah,
we do raise the admission price when it's a transformation. We let everybody know transformation is 50.
Yeah, okay.
Plus.
Okay.
Not 50, it's 50 added.
50 added. Got you. Okay.
And because we let them know transformation is 50 added, and they usually not in a position to afford it, or they just don't want to pay. Because not they can't afford it. They gotta be yes to two things. Do you have the money, and do you want to spend it? Now, they take the discount because we're like, hey, they don't want to spend it, so we'll just do the 50. But it's always gonna be if it's a transformation. And what's the transformation? 90 days. If it's been 90 days, because I'm a big time and space person. If it's been 90 days since your last hair removal experience, haircut experience, that's a haircut is refreshing your image. I don't have an image to refresh after 90 days. It's too bulky now. I can't see nothing, no hairlines there, no guidelines or nothing. Now I gotta be crazy. Now who can you complain to about your image? Jay-Z, Puff Daddy, all the money in the world. You tell them, man, I don't like how this looks. Jay-Z and Puff Daddy say, yo, son, go see a barber. You can tell God got more people to make after you. So the only person you can tell is Open Chat. We are on Earth, in Florida. That's the most I can let you know. You have to Google Open Chat Barbershop. But about the 6 in the midnight, when they go to openchat.booksy.com, that's the way they get that no wait time experience. Everybody in the world can't just come here and just get a no wait time experience. You have to reserve a seat. So you book by 10 a.m. and you get a seat reserved for you as late as midnight. You book the night before, you get your seat reserved as early as 6 a.m. If you don't want to book, you just walk in 8 to 8 and wait your turn, wait with patience. We usually let about 1 to 3 walk-in visits anytime, and then we let them know, hey, walk in from 8 to 8 if you don't have an appointment reserved by 10 a.m. And that's how one man, myself, was able to get everybody. You see on Google, we got like over 8,000 views. And that's the only way you get everybody. You got to organize. You can organize the business or raise the price.
That makes sense.
The option was what? $100 for walk-ins, $50 for appointments.
Okay.
So by organizing it, everybody was able to get service.
Is Open Chair just barbers?
Open Chair is not just a barbershop. Open Chair is a brand. Open Chair Health, Open Chair Dental coming soon.
Okay.
And we will move to Open Chair Salon, Open Chair Skin, where we do facials, Open Chair Nails, where we do manicures and pedicures. Each location will be a separate service. But what we will do, it won't be as big as the headquarters. Each additional location, we're just going to service about 3 to 4 rooms.
Okay.
No more gestation. It'll be individual rooms, and it'll be that service for each location. So all services seen in the mirror will have an Open Chair location. That's why we said we're going to go up to the Tesla, because everybody own a Tesla. Everybody own a mirror. I'm sorry, man. I come from the era of Cashman Rebel from the 9-9. We got to put it out there and boast and claim it. And
that makes sense.
I want to just see. Look all this money McDonald's make. Off of the thought of feeding you because you say, oh, I don't want McDonald's. And you still go to McDonald's sometimes. And they get your first thing in the morning. But you look in the mirror before you go to the refrigerator.
You heard they teamed up with Krispy Kreme?
Yeah, I noticed that. Even if you don't have a mirror, people in third world countries got a mirror.
Some kind of reflection.
Barber's the first profession. Barber's the first profession.
Alright, my man. It's good speaking to you today. We definitely got more to come, y'all.
Alright, I'm sorry, but we doing.
More to come, y'all boys. Y'all stay tuned. This the big one. That's the other one. More to come. Y'all stay tuned. Open Chair. Google it if you want to find the address. Might as well run them Google reviews up. You already know Waters, Anthony Waters. Follow.